I'm Johnny Oler. I'm with the JGR Auto Trader Suzuki team, and I'm going to show you our rig. We just got a new one this year, and it's pretty awesome. So after 9 years with our old one, we decided let's update it and go with the new one. So everything's all fresh. I'm going to take you through it. This area back here, this is where I work. I do the suspension. I got the suspension vise, nitrogen tank, all the goodies in here, tools, shims, springs, more springs, shocks, work shocks, kit shocks, and we got forks. This is a pretty cool deal. This is our new system for carrying forks. Two slide outs there. This side, we used to have a bench all the way down, and a lot of times it would actually just pretty much collect clutter and a lot of mechanics bags and boots and things like that. So this year made mechanic lockers, so we can kind of cover up a lot of the stuff that they end up going through throughout the week. So we got all 5 lockers there. Engine management bench here. They got some clutch parts and stuff in the drawers. Got more exhaust parts and clutch parts, and got a few of our Yoshimura pipes. These are awesome.
Hey, with you guys adding a 250 on this year,
Yep.
the extra parts, has that been kind of a hassle to have more stuff, or pretty easy?
No, it's been pretty easy. I mean, I guess in total, we changed brands to Suzuki this year, so everything was a new challenge. And we had many years of Yamaha parts, and now to kind of try to get those out and get the Suzuki parts in, that was a little bit of a challenge, but it allowed us to add the 250 kind of at the same time, so it all worked pretty well. We got Mitchell, our engine guy, and Yuzo, data management. We got some super top secret numbers that don't look at. And our kitchen area here, this is a little bit different than last year. Still have the slide out, but we went with the full version here. So that's, as far as I know, it's one of the biggest slide outs I've ever seen, as far as I know. So we got our fridge in the store. We have a full size fridge this year, or close to it. Last time we had a pretty small one. Got our super high dollar coffee machine here. Doesn't work every time, but that's part of the challenge, is working on it. So that's what we do. We're mechanics. So kind of a pantry, kitchen area. We've got a couple snacks. We're here all day long, so we do need some of that stuff.
What's the most eaten snack? Like, what one do you guys fight over the most?
I like Funyuns, but so if there's any sponsors out there that are willing to sponsor me with Funyuns, I'm down with that. But I know the riders are always in this area, and that stuff. I don't like that stuff, so I always go for this drawer.
Or this?
Yes. So yeah, that's this area. We got some graphics. These are always the more entertaining drawers. People like all the colors, I guess. We've gone through a couple different numbers this year. Had a few fill-in numbers, but our graphics are kind of doing a little bit more of that stuff in-house these days. But it's pretty cool. We're going along there. Got some production parts.
So do you know where everything is
Me?
already, or are you still lost?
I know where all the stuff back there is. I organize that, so I know where that's at. I use that stuff, but this stuff I don't use much of it, so I really don't. I'm fumbling around looking for tape and zip ties and things like that. Finally getting to know where the stuff that I need is, but no, I don't know where everything is yet. Let's see, what else we got here? Got our radios in here. Through those old autographed number plate, waiting for some lucky kid. And then let's go upstairs real quick. The man, the myth, the legends. Let's close the toilet because you never know who was in here last. I think Weston. Office up here. Right now we're not doing a lot. It's kind of a delay here, rain delay in Seattle. So we're I don't know, doing a lot of other stuff. So it's kind of gathering stuff at the moment.
If Koi was here, what video game would be played?
I don't know what he's on lately. He hasn't been to too many races, so I'm not up on his gaming recently. But he'd probably be in here watching TV. Probably what he would be doing. He's good at it.
Yeah.
Really good at it.
So then, with the NASCAR team and everything that they have, is there a lot of shared information on tractor trailer stuff, or is it like this isn't a
Between
hand-me-down
us and
trailer?
them?
Yeah,
Or-
this.
Okay, the trailers. Yeah, I think they have 10 trailers altogether right now. So, having so many different guys working in them, we kind of pretty big testing group really, and figure out what works and what doesn't work. And Coy's pretty good at picking this stuff out. He's kind of the designer of it all. In the areas that we all need to work in, he allowed us to design our own areas. That's pretty good for him to let us do that stuff. But he designs a lot of the other stuff. The silver color, he picked the carpet. He wasn't real happy with the carpet color after it came in, but again, you don't know until you do it. We're testing. So we got lockers here. Did that a little bit different than our last trailer. And we got the riders areas up here. Coy figures that the riders are the most expensive tool on the team, so he decided to treat them with luxury. And so we got some leather couches up there, DVD player, or I don't know, all the nicest media stuff. Hidden bike up there, just hanging out. So that's the very back area there. That's where we store all the stuff when we're traveling to different races. You can go on up there if you want.
So then, with you guys traveling so much, there's a lot of parts already on the truck.
Yeah.
What do you do in case you need spares or need to ship something?
We end up shipping a lot of stuff home from the race. We take stuff on the airplane. Me, on the suspension end of things, I had been carrying suspension back and forth on the airplane each weekend, and usually goes on, no problems, but there's a few airports here and there that don't like it, so end up having to kind of emergency go to FedEx and ship it out and stuff. So yeah, if we don't have stuff, if we're back home and we know that we didn't have something, we'll ship it to the truck or ship it to the new hotel where Big John's going to be, and yeah, make it happen pretty easy. Us being on the East Coast, depending on the part of the season, the truck comes back to the shop and we reload it and we take inventories and stuff like that. And so over the last month or so, he's been back quite a lot. But of course, when it's Anaheim one and all the California rounds, that's when we're kind of at a disadvantage. The truck's gone for a long time. So anyway, yeah, we do a lot of shipping.
Cool. All right. For you, working in this thing all the time, does it have every amenity you need, or is there still stuff that you think like, oh, I could do this better on the next one?
I think there's always things that you could probably improve a little bit. I wish I could organize my tool drawers a little bit better, just put more time into it, put it all in the foam, cut out foam for the wrenches and all that stuff. Probably could devote a little bit more time to make that happen, but not currently. It's not done currently. But no, as far as a work area, it's completely efficient. It's I would rather work in here than most every shop I've been in, other than my little shop area. But I've been able to tailor it myself, and so it's a really efficient, awesome work area. So no, I don't really need it to be any different.